a lesson from the far left. Look at the cartoon movie called Guardians of the Gahul. It's a cartoon about owls. And I want to make one point about the owls and about centering. What made the owl, what taught this particular owl, who was the star of the film, taught him how to fly, was learning how to go into the center. There was this vortex that this owl could only feel. The owl couldn't see it. When the owl was looking all around in his environment while it was learning to fly, the winds might be heavy, debris, etc., might move the owl off his path, cause the owl to flop, cause the owl to fall. But if the owl learned and trusted his instinct when it comes to navigation, the owl will then be able to close his eyes. The first test was in a rainstorm, in a thunderstorm. The real thing took place in fire. So it became a matter of life and death that the owl would learn this skill. See, we're living in the night seasons. As a human race, we're living in a night age right now. And in this night age, the nocturnal bird is the owl. But in order to fly through this particular simulation right here, you have to learn how to fly with your eyes closed. You have to trust your instincts. You have to learn how to go into the vortex, go into the center of yourself, which is basically to go between your ears. Because if you look at the world around you, there's winds, riptides, and all kinds of debris floating all around your spiritual space, your energetic space, your mental space, advertisements, different kind of drama, different kinds of news stories. Any and everything could represent debris for you if it's not lined up with your flight pattern and where you want to go in this life. But in order to go to your true purpose and see what it is you need to see, you have to become blind to what's around you to an extent. Because it's gonna require an undistracted focus in order to really zero in on yourself and to really get to the center of who you are. In particular, to do your shadow work, you have to learn how to center. And you can't center by looking at the outside. Nobody can get inside of a house by climbing out of a window. You have to go in through the door. The window may be too high. You probably can't reach everyone through eye contact. We're living in cyberspace now, so although the windows are the eyes to the soul, you can't see everybody's eyes as easily as you can hear their voice now. So you have to learn how to see beyond sight. You have to go beyond your eyesight and start looking in and start looking into your imagination. And then what your physical senses are when it comes to recording the outside world is really just to take notes on the results of your inner imaginings. So the results is what's around you, but the cause is what's within you. Guardians of the Gahul, if you say Gahul fast enough, you'll get Ghoul, and Ghoul is ghost. You are a guardian over your ghost. You are a guardian over your spirit, a guardian over your energy. You are a shepherd over your own mental and spiritual comings and goings. Don't get caught up in the winds. Don't get caught up in the fire. Don't get caught up in the perimeter. Don't get caught up on the outside with the distractions. Observe, but don't be absorbed. Observe, but don't be absorbed. Approach it like a scientist, taking notes, perfecting your experiment, perfecting your methods, enhancing and advancing your research. Because in this night season, we're all afloat. We're all suspended in space, suspended in time, suspended in reality, suspended in outcomes, suspended in direction. It's like a bomb went off in slow motion and we're all in the air in slow motion, almost on a freeze frame. So since we're all airborne, that makes us aerial. An energetic nature. We are flying now. So be the owl. Learn how to see with your eyes closed.